Hey folks, it's the Red, and welcome to the final part of Let's Play Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Because today, we're going back to the treacherous mansion, and we're taking on the final boss of the game, Stop the Nightmare. Oh yeah. This is it, Luigi. It all comes down to this. All paths seem to be pointing towards that mysterious portal on the terrace. The periscope can't find the Dark Moon piece anywhere. There's no place left for it to be. And the same goes for King Boo. He must be beyond the portal, still furious that you captured all the ghosts he sent through it. And last but not least, your brother Mario. King Boo must have taken him through the portal too. So, as I said, this is it, the moment of truth. Look, Luigi, if you, don't ever come back, just so you know. Let me think about it. Just know I'm very proud of you, my boy. Very proud. Aw, see, he cares. Good luck, youngster. But has no problem sending him off anyway. Still gonna giggle about it, too. Luigi comes out of the camera, steps in, ready for action.
Oh. Oh.
Could it be the final Dark Moon piece directly in front of us with nothing to oppose our taking it? Sure, I've believed crazier things. I see no reason why we couldn't just take it right here and now. Of course there's a possessor ghost who has it. Okay, so for this boss fight, the possessor ghosts have taken control of a couple of knight armors. And what we need to do here is lure them both onto the same carpet, and then we need to pull the carpet while they're both standing on it. Doing this can be a little tricky. We need to do this from the other side. Oh my gosh, get out of the way. Okay, quickly. So once they're both out, both of the possessors will come out and then reform together. Then take one dash at you. That's your chance to attack them. So yeah, it actually goes by fairly easily. But in Phase 2, there's going to be 3 armors that we need to trip up on one of these carpets. So once again, lead them all towards one of them. Oh, you need to get a little closer there, buddy. Okay, here come the other 2. Ooh, that wasn't very good aim. Right over here. Usually it might be a good idea to try and walk around the perimeter of the carpet that you want the armors to be on. Ooh, that could have been ugly. But let's see if this does it. Nope, we only tripped one of them. It can be a little tricky to tell where the armors are standing when they're all bunched together like this. Well, nope. Get out of the way. Ugh. Also, I find it kind of odd how being hit with this spiked hammer thing doesn't do as much as, say, being punched by a ghost. Okay, you guys are all scattered about. I need y'all in the middle right now, like that guy right there. Do what he's doing. Yeah, that's good. Right here, please. Okay. Now, let's pull this rug quickly. And we trip them all. So, get out of the way before it dashes into you, and get ready to flash it. And that's going to give us a little more health. And I suppose you might know what to expect for the final phase, right? 4 ghosts split off, but they're not going to go into 4 armors. 4 frames a second. Nope, they're going to go into one giant armor. I can't help but feel this is slightly overkill.
No. Wow.
So, for this change of pace, we now have giant steps coming towards us, and the way to make this suit of armor get flipped onto its back, you need to lead the feet onto two of these carpets, and then flip the 2 carpets back to back. Okay, so we got you where I want you. Now try and get the other foot onto the other carpet. Uh-oh. Okay, that'll work. So let's quickly flip it. Oh, it moved. Okay, I need you to stay over here, please. Are you gonna stay? So we pull that carpet. And while he's still doing his balancing act, quickly run to the other carpet and pull it as well. Oh, he moved his other foot before I could get that one flipped. So now we're gonna have to do this again. Okay, that foot is still where I want it, and now it's going to move. Trying to get this foot to go where you want it to go can be a little tricky. Oh, and the falling debris can in fact hurt you. That's good to know. Just waiting for these feet to move. Okay. Got that one where I want it. Now let's wait for the other one. Watch out for falling debris. Okay, I think it's going to take another step. Okay, pull. And quickly pull the other one. And then the whole suit's going to come down. What did he fall on exactly? But that's going to force the 4 possessors to come out and then bunch together. Once again, it was white in the cutscene, but then it turns red afterwards. Ooh, forgot about that electric attack during the dash. But it doesn't matter now because we've got the possessor. So it spits up the moon piece, and that is the end of the fight, so it would seem. So let's run over and pick it up.
Oh. Oh. Ho ho! Oh yeah. I did it. Oh.
Do we have time for a victory dance? Well, maybe we will after this word with Egad.
Oh. Yellow.
You've done it! You've done it, my boy! You've actually done it! The final Dark Moon piece! It's not gonna be easy, but I'll try and bring you out of that horrible illusion. I mean, will the pixelator work in different dimensions? I'm assuming we're in a different dimension here. Come on, pixelator. This one is crucial, baby. Don't fail me now. Luigi doesn't have any energy left for a victory dance, I guess. But at least we stopped the nightmare. Honestly, that was a pretty fun boss fight, I think. It's, well, that was went a little rough because I only got 1-star rank there, but yeah, I actually kind of like that one. Leading the feet around, that's a pretty neat idea there. So yeah, pretty solid final boss there, I must say. But as we're teleporting back to the bunker, whoops, something's gone wrong. Oh my gosh! Luigi's been turned into a Dark Moon piece! Nope, Luigi got teleported somewhere else, it would seem. Well, this seems a little unsettling. Mamma mia. I like this Mario Brothers trumpet sound here. Now what do we have here? Why, if it isn't my old pal Luigi. Or is it baby Luigi? I can't tell the difference. Oh, harsh burn. Hey, remember that time you trapped me in a painting for all eternity? Good times. To be fair, Egad did that, not Luigi. But guess what? I got out! And now I'm painting the whole town red. Yes, it was I who broke the Dark Moon. This power-enhancing jewel crown of mine made it easy. And now that all the ghosts of Evershade Valley are under my control, it's time to take my rightful place as the supreme ruler of your world. You, that annoying scientist, and all your friends will look great hanging on the wall of my throne room. Ah! Oh, final boss time. And so here we are. We need to defeat King Boo in this special arena. So the way this works, the room is constantly tilting depending on where Luigi's weight is going. You have to watch out for the spike balls, but when King Boo launches them into the air, you need to try and lead him onto the shadows of where the balls are going to fall. This is going to grant you your opportunity to try and cause some damage to him. Like every traditional Boo, he will hide his face whenever you look at him. So once he's over a shadow, look at him until a spike ball falls on him. Looks like I kind of missed him there. There will be an occasional frog here and there that will give you an opportunity to restore some health. But during these moments, you're pretty much just waiting for him to go up into the air so that he'll launch the balls upwards again. Alright, let's see. Where are those shadows? Here's one. You can kind of line up his glowy white shadow with where the shadows of the spike balls are going to be. I was having a little trouble lining him up there. Okay, so let's see. Where are they? Oh, right over here. Okay, look at him. I hope that's close enough. Okay, looks like it is. So we'll just start sucking him in, but be mindful of the spike balls that he will more than likely try and pull you into. Was trying to get to the 3 charge there, but didn't really work out. Okay, there's one over here. Stop. Got it. Alright. Start sucking him in. Okay, got some good damage there. Okay, kind of had to bail out there because I saw a spike wall approaching. Okay, so here's where another one is falling. Stop right there. Okay, now let's see if we can finish him. Okay, so we got his health down, but that's not where it ends. So, in between phases, we're going to have these mini mansion sections, where you have to run away from the giant Boo that's chasing you. Kind of like a Boulder Dash type level. I like these sections, actually, but they can be a little tough. During these sections, you also get opportunities to restore your health. You have to pay attention, though, because there's going to be some obstacles that you need to navigate around, and these do a pretty good job of slowing you down. Well, once you make it all the way across, eventually you'll start hitting these springs that will pull you further ahead. And then you'll eventually reach this section with a top-down view. These sections of snow will slow you down, so you want to try and avoid walking on those. Times like these, I really wish I could jump. Try to avoid getting bumped too much, because, yeah, he does do pretty hefty damage. Uh-oh, I went down the up. But I got the health on the way down. Ugh! Sometimes the views can be a little difficult to tell where you need to go. But they're not completely unfair. They'll give you a little bit of health at the very end. Enough to get me back to 100 at least. And now we begin Phase 2 proper. The big difference this time is that he's going to use his crown to make some of these spaces into mud, which is going to be, of course, harder to walk around in. So we're going to wait for him to fly up into the air and bring some more spike balls down. And pretty much the same story as before. Now he's going to every now and then have this little dash attack, which is going to make it a little difficult to lead him to where you want him to go. Oh, but he jumped into the air while I was vacuuming him. I didn't even know he could do that. Okay, I think he's right where I want him to be. Get over here, you. Uh-oh, get out of the way, get out of the way. Ugh. I didn't like where that spike ball was going, so I kind of had to bail out there. Okay, now he's going to put some, well, I haven't seen those textures before, but apparently the, spike ball can get rid of that glass thing, or the ice. Okay, where's the spike coming? Right here. And stop! Oh, I hope I'm not too close. Alright, suck him in. Oh, got bumped by the spike ball as I was sucking it in, because I'm pretty sure that would have finished him off, too. Alright, so here comes the dirt patches again. I don't appreciate all this mudslinging, King Boo. Okay, here's where a spike ball is coming. Over here, please. And stop. Let's finish him. Okay. And we caught him again. And then he got out again. So, looks like we're going to do another mini mansion chase. Once again, watch out for the obstacles that are ahead of you. It can be kind of difficult because of how close the camera is. Like, it's keeping Luigi at the middle of the camera, so you can't really see much of what's ahead of you, and it really gets difficult when you can't even see what's ahead of you other than what your flashlight will reveal. At least they give you some opportunities to get a little more treasure around here. And, of course, try and pick up any health that you see along the way if you need it. Now we've got some ice physics, and that's going to make navigating this a little more difficult. Oof. But, hey, that helps out. Should be getting pretty close now. And it looks like we're going to have to dodge the shelves again. Hit the spring, and that's going to take you up to some extra health. Run quickly, because, yeah, those soldiers don't come down on you pretty fast. And that's going to bring us to the third and final arena. Time to settle the score once and for all, King Boo. Alright, so, he's going to start, he's going to electrify every space except for one, quickly get to the one that's not going to be shocked. Okay. That part of the fight kind of reminds me of Ripperoo from the Crash 2. Ooh, wasn't quite quick enough there. Now, in addition to dirt balls, we're going to have a single spike ball, a single layer of spikes that will not disappear. So we're going to need to watch out for that. Let's see, where are the spikes? Okay, here's one. And stop. Okay. Let's see how much we can get off of him. Not a whole lot. Okay. Well, we did get over half, so I guess that must count for something. Looking for a spike ball right over here. Oh, he's over one. Good. Okay. Let's see if we can finish the job. Oh, I was hoping I could get... I was hoping I could suck him in before that spike ball reached me, but that didn't really work out. Alright, so we're going to have to... Oh, okay. I thought we were going to have to avoid more electricity that time. Fly into the air. Okay. Spike balls, where are they? Oh, wait, right here. You stop right there. Okay. Can we finish it? Nope, not quite. But I think on the next suction, we'll get him. Okay, so this is another one of the corners set up. Waiting for him to go into the air. Okay, here's where a spike ball will be. Red light! And let's finish it! We suck in King Boo, and we actually did suck him in, and we're going to take his topaz crown again. So we'll just walk right over to it.
Oh.
Luigi got a Chaos Emerald.
Yes. Yeah.
And a very celebratory dance. And then suddenly he's teleported back to the terrace of the treacherous mansion.
Mario.
He can't hear you, he's a painting. Also, Egad teleported himself to the terrace.
I got it.
I understood all of that. So, all we have to do now is turn Mario back to normal, and we'll be done with this. I often like to have a look around in the final area to see if there's anything to collect, but, no, there's pretty much nothing here. But, I guess we better go ahead and change Mario back. Hey, Luigi, what's the holdup?
What?
And there he is.
Mario? Ah, Luigi, you saved Mario. I did it. Way to go. Number 1.
I really like that scene. Very wholesome. And he's teleported all of his Toad assistants here too, so now there's nobody to teleport us back to the bunker, which means we're gonna have to walk back. Thanks, Egad. Shiny. And now all the evil ghosts that are inside the vault regain their pupils and therefore become nice again. Apparently it's the pupils that make them nice. Figure that one out. Apparently becoming good made him realize that he's cold. And so Egad releases all the nice ghosts now. But those boos, they can stay in the caster forever.
What? Come here, doggy.
Aw, this looks like the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Thanks, my bro. Thanks, Mario. Okay.
You know, I'm half expecting to see this picture in the next game somewhere.
Nice. I did it.
But it looks like the Polterpup's going to stay with Luigi now. The end. And that's the end of that mission as well. So, here's those last stats for the battle with King Boo. Another 2-star rank, not bad. And, honestly, as far as final bosses go, I rather like that one. I can see how it could be a little difficult, but I thoroughly enjoyed it, personally. The whole part with the running through the mansion, the mini-mansions, is a really nice touch as well. But with that, we have come to the end of the game, and now we're going to go through the credits. So, yeah, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, let's have some final thoughts on this. A lot of people are pretty divided on how this game is structured compared to how the last one was, which was more of a, open world-ish single mansion experience. This one was more of a missions format, whereas the first one was more like you go into a single mansion, you visit all these different rooms, and then you go around to catch the portrait ghosts. I know a lot of people who prefer that method, but personally, the two games are very different from one another. It's two different takes on the same type of concept, and personally, I don't think the missions format of Dark Moon is necessarily wrong for doing so. I just think it's an interesting, different way to do a Luigi's Mansion style game, and certainly it has its perks. For one thing, you have 5 different mansions that you can visit, instead of just one with, where all you have to look forward to is a couple of new rooms per area that you visit. And as a result, it feels like 5 brand new experiences every time you go to a new area. Still, I can appreciate the direction that the original Luigi's Mansion took as well. The ghosts certainly had more personality in that game, and there was a lot more to do in each room, with a lot more to collect as well. Each game excels in different ways. So overall, I think I would probably score this game around an 8 out of 10. It's certainly one of the better 3DS games for you to own, and if you enjoyed the first Luigi's Mansion, you will probably find something tangible to take away from this game as well, because certainly it's basically taking the original Luigi's Mansion formula and improving upon it in many ways. I especially appreciate the addition of things like the strobe bulb instead of turning your flashlight on and off in order to catch ghosts. That is a major improvement right there. And then the implementation of the dark light mechanic in order to find secrets throughout the mansion, and how it rewards you for paying attention to the levels, like at the various objects that appear and disappear, and then you turn them, and then you bring them back using the dark light. That's really well implemented as well, and probably my favorite change to the series was the way that the boos were handled in this game. Instead of chasing them around from room to room, you just try and find them with the dark light and then flick them across the room with by their tongue, which is pretty funny if you ask me. But yeah, I definitely like the boo system better here than in the original Luigi's Mansion. So yeah, I like all the ghosts as well. I like how they're all pretty themed and pretty well organized in terms of what type of ghost each one is. And yeah, I like the game. I would certainly recommend it to anybody who's interested. If this game looks interesting, give it a try. I can assure you that it is a very good game. But with that, I think I've just about said everything I wanted to with good timing, because it looks like the credits are now over. And so with that, I believe that's going to take us back to, yeah, the title screen. So, yeah, that was Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I don't plan to do any of the extra missions, like I said, and I also have some Scare Scraper content recorded from some years back, if you want to go and have a look at that. But as far as this playthrough is concerned, we are pretty much done here. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this playthrough. This is the Red. See you next game.